My name is Mike. I'm 62 years old and I live in Naperville, Illinois. I live with my wife. I have a few hobbies, a bowling league, and in the summer I play golf. I'll get up and exercise every morning, dog park and do a lot of walking there. Do circuit training with boxing. Need to go up and down the stairs to the basement and then also to the second floor where the bedrooms are. I don't have any trouble getting up and down them. Everything seems good. I mean, knees bother me a little bit sometimes going up and down the stairs, but other than that, for the most part, I get around very well. You know, I don't jump down and spring back up like I used to, but overall, it hasn't changed a lot. Maybe a little bit. Like I said, I think mornings when you get up, maybe a little stiff and up and down the stairs a lot, or working in the yard. My legs can get a little stiff, my knees a little sore. Suppose another 10 or 20 years it changes, and I suppose I might have a little more trouble going up and down stairs. Personally, I think that going up and down stairs helps keep my legs strong and my mobility good. So as long as I'm able to do it, I'd like to continue living in a home with stairs. Be concerned that over time it could change and I could have some problems. Well, transportation, the way I use it right now, since we live in a suburban town, is by car. I drive everywhere that I go. We have two cars, one for each of us. At this point, it really hasn't changed. I've been driving, my whole life. In the last 30 years, I would say my transportation hasn't changed. It's possible I get to the point where I'm not able to drive. It could happen, and then I would have to look for public transportation, or I guess there's ride systems for elderly people. I think some public transportation in the area, buses or trolleys, so I would have to look into that. Finding if there's a bus stop somewhere near here, I'm not really sure. I think if you get to the point where I need a lot of public transportation to get around, I might end up moving somewhere where there is public transportation available, because there's really not much available where we're at. No, I've been in good health. I really haven't had any problems physically, other than, like I said, I might be a little stiff getting out of bed or going up and down the stairs. My knees might hurt a little bit and take me a little longer. But other than that, no, I have not had any transportation issues. Well, obviously right now they're working on driverless cars. You get old enough where you're not physically able or mentally able to drive yourself around very capably. Driverless cars, you just tell them where you want to go and it'll take you there. It made me think more about how things are going to be in the future. So even though I do try to keep in shape, I'm sure in 10 or 20 years from now, things are going to change again, and I may need help or may need to move to another location where I don't have stairs or where I can get help for transportation. So that is something you have to consider. There could be some problems ahead of me, yes.